Alright, y'all, check this out. I wasn't even aware that Terrence Gangsta Williams, who is a reformed rat and admitted rat who told on and gave information about at least 40 bodies to get out of doing a life sentence. This is the older brother of Brian Baby Williams, founder of Cash Money. Now, him and Hassan Campbell have been going at it, and they have been taking personal shots at each other. Hassan Campbell is Hassan Campbell. And as Terrence Gangsta Williams is building up his platform and finding out his audience and figuring out what his personality and what his style is going to be, he has a couple words for Hassan Campbell. And in his own subtle way, it gets very disrespectful. Check out what he had to say.
Hassan Campbell, pull up. I know as you talk about rats, who do this, who do that, it make me feel like you anti-snitch. However, you a rat yourself. You a snitch yourself. Listen to what you just said with DJ Academics.
That did the bid with me.
So he was locked up for murder too?
No, he wasn't locked up, but he should have been locked up. He was my getaway driver. Yep, I'm telling. He's a pervert. It is what it is. Him and I met his manager, the dude that lived and slept in the room next door to him, was actually my getaway drivers. They never got picked up because I never told on them.
Now, Hassan Campbell, understand that you scorn. You know how they say, man, you like a female that scorn. That's how you are right now. You scorn. Understand that. Because maybe African Bada moved on. He can't thigh you no more. I understand you're upset about that. I get that. You know, I see a lot of women, you know, from different places, all on YouTube, all on Instagram, hashing out their anger. And I get it that Bam might have moved off from you and you're upset about it. Or you upset with him or his new lover, whatever the case may be. But I just need you to explain, like, why you try to justify it because you say he touched little children, he do this and this. You bring up, you already been convicted, but then you admit, yeah, he can still be convicted or charged with doing this act right here.
He charged though.
No, he beat the case.
No, I'm talking about Africa Bambaataa. If you say
Africa Bambaataa, he could be charged.
If you say he was a getaway driver.
Yeah, he was the getaway driver. Him and Ahmed, yeah.
You know, because it's amazing how we had talked this stand up, I'm a real dude, I do this, I do that, I do that. But y'all be slick ratting. Y'all, listen, I got majority of the dudes right now telling. I got majority of these guys on the internet telling, because whenever you get on there and get to telling about these crimes, who did it, who brought, you telling. So when y'all go to tell about y'all real steppers, y'all ain't with this, y'all are not with that, but y'all still screaming name. Y'all telling. These are the rules that you guys made, the steppers made up, the street, the new generation, they made these rules up. But yet y'all forget all about that, throw that out the window, just to get a quick minute of fame. And I understand it, bro. I get it. I got my I'm past 5 minutes now. I remember that boy told me you have 5 minutes of fame. That thing, yo. If they don't talk about Terrence Gangsta Williams, they ain't talking about nothing. You hear me? So, I just want to let it be known that, you would say one thing, you would talk this other thing, but yet you just admitted you try to rat on Bambaataa, whatever the African thigh man, because you say he was the getaway driver. This is what you said out your mouth, and he could be. I don't care, like, bro. At the end of the day, if you're gonna be on the real side, be on the real side. Don't go to try to slick talking about because he did or he did that. That still don't give you the right to rat. You still gotta stand strong, Miss Hassan. You got to stand strong. You have to. At the end of the day, you decided to lay in that bed with Bambaataa. Pause. You decided to get tied at a teenage. You wasn't no child. You was grown. You like to do that. It's like I believe in prison you might have was doing that when you was in Rikers Island. Anyway, and you lived with him at one time. Y'all still live together, so I could tell it's like an ongoing beef with you because it's like you was in a serious relationship with Bam, And I guess Bam might have moved on. He's like, man, I don't want the red bone no more. I'm going to go ahead and get me a chocolate thing or get me, whatever else he got. You feel like he done used you up and now you old damaged goods. That's what you is. It's over with. You know what I'm saying? And the boys who might be checking sometimes for them might be like, well, man, you know what? That chump Hassan, he go this way, he got a little money. Somebody like, man, I ain't going over there, man. That thing, they'll get crazy. Might see my car, scratch the car, bust the window, flat the tire. You just remind me of one of the type of, person that would do something like that. That'll get mad because them little young boys don't want to deal with you no more till they use you, get your money. And now you want, well, I bought you this truck and I put my money down for it and give me the truck back.
Now, what y'all think? As far as what a rat is supposed to be and what constitutes as somebody being deserving of being called a rat, what do y'all think? Is Gangsta Williams correct for saying that Hassan Campbell is a rat himself, for saying that he did a crime, a serious, violent crime, and Bambaataa was the getaway driver? I mean, technically, yeah, it's safe to say that Hassan Campbell snitched too. Now, would you play devil's advocate and say technically he didn't snitch because he didn't get arrested for it and he didn't put no charges on Bambaataa and the statute of limitations is over? Or is he just a rat because he said what he said? I mean, Hassan Campbell also in that clip said, I don't care, I'm telling. So, it is what it is. And also, Gangsta Williams also has a point when he talks about all the older people who did a lot of time and then they come home and they're talking about a whole lot of stuff that went on in prison or a whole lot of old street stories, and he's calling them snitches as well. That's a line that when I decided to do my prison videos and my Rikers Island stories, I made it my business to not name drop anybody if it implicated them in any kind of crimes. I made it my business to mostly talk about things that I've done. And if I spoke about something that happened with me and other people, I did not mention no names. Now, if I'm talking about a story and I'm not implicating nobody in nothing and I'm just talking about people who I was cool with or I was down with or, you know what I'm saying, or I jumped people with or maybe things of that nature, then maybe I said a name. But if you really look at my videos, I ain't even named too many of those kinds of people because you have to tread the line lightly because you can get on the other side where you will be labeled as a dry snitch. You know what I'm saying? I remember I made a video about my boy Melly Mel, a situation involving me and him, and I wasn't even aware of the fact that I revealed a little bit too much information. So once the video was out, I had to delete the video because that kind of information I didn't want to be out. But other than that, I like what the rats are doing. I like how they're coming out here, they're saying, yes, I'm a rat. And, they calling out all the funny shit that's going on. I like how they're doing that. I really, really do. I like how they are busting the barriers and breaking the facade. I know it's supposed to be said facade, but I'm saying facade because facade sounds like a flyer word than facade, right? I like how they're breaking the barriers and they're being honest about their experiences. They're saying, hey, listen, I did all these crimes. I was supposed to do all this time, but I wanted to come home. So I told. So these young kids can know, like, hey, at the end of the day, you'll come home and your career be tarnished. Every gangster thing you ever did will be erased from history, from the history books. And you'll be known as a rat and you'll make your family look crazy for the rest of your life. Things that Gangsta Williams got to deal with, things that people like Tekashi 6ix9ine got to deal with, and everyone else. But y'all let me know what y'all think in the comment section. Like, share, comment, subscribe. Peace.